the now viral video shared in the second week of July, notorious bandit kingpin and terror merchant Bello Truji accused the Minister of State for Defense and former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawale, of being behind the unending spate of insecurity in Zamfara State and beyond. He challenged anyone with a contrary view to come forward and he will debunk it. Truji narrated the ex-governor's direct involvement in the series of kidnapping and other terror activities carried out by certain terror kingpins backed by Matawale. Quite expectedly, the minister's camp quickly dismissed the allegations as the vituperations of a mentally deranged man, sponsored by the minister's political enemies. It must be noted that this latest indictment by Bello Truji is the second time he is accusing Matawale of being the backbone for various terror groups in the northwestern parts of Nigeria. As usual, nothing has come out of the allegations. People have moved on in the popular lingo of the streets, and that lingo has remained the undoing of Nigerians. Have we moved on really? Do we ever move on, even as we go from one sordid revelation of our government's despicable backing of criminals to another? Do we ever move on? In reality, we moved on from one level of clampdown to another in the hands of government-backed criminal gangs and other forms of state-sponsored multipurpose rings. The history of government and its officials' involvement in deploying criminal bands to do their dirty jobs is one that predates this era and has unleashed untold consequences on the society. A few days ago, as Nigerians were warming up to begin a nationwide protest against economic hardship, tagged #EndBadGovernance protests, criminal cliques with the support of government in Lagos State went round markets and business areas, threatening to unleash mayhem on whoever dared to join the protests in Lagos State. The faces behind these groups are well known to the police. As a matter of fact, government sponsored these groups in what was known as protests against anti-government protests. In addition to the open threats, so many other known persons deployed the social media to turn the protests into an ethnic affair by accusing people from a particular ethnic group of being behind the planned protests. Others asked these same people from another ethnic group to leave Lagos State and go back to their states. This ethnic profiling was witnessed during the 2023 presidential elections in Lagos State and some other states in Nigeria. But this time it was pronounced by a presidential spokesman in a blinding fit of bitterness. These groups are known, congregated, maintained, and deployed by the government and its officials at sundry times, like elections and protests. They are used to perpetrate vices in the bid to keep power. And these groups are above the law. And if in the process of executing the task, the law is violated, they move on. The law will not catch up with them. They possess state immunity. The present siege and choking vice grip in Lagos State, executed by these state-sponsored gangs, for example, began in 1999 and it deepened in impact and viciousness as the years progressed. Going back to Tuji Bello's allegations about Minister Matawale, the broader context in which the issue should be interrogated is: how did the hitherto peaceful vast swaths of the North become killing fields? How come a certain minister or a serving minister of defense is repeatedly fingered in a terror plot or criminal operation of the type witnessed today in the North? In the second part of this series, we shall answer these questions as we delve more into the part played by the state in criminality and the consequences. Follow us on all our social media handles at 058. Like, share, and comment. My name is Ben Abraham, and this is Criminal Justice Focus. Thank you.